he is mad enough to own a copy of Kerry Kano. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
You know what's a really strange thing to be paranoid about? Being a nuisance to your friends on Facebook. Now that's something that I'm sure not most people will actually even consider, but I am very talkative over any sort of online service, and I'm always afraid that I'm bugging the crap out of people. But yet I can't hold back. I'm like, oh, so-and-so's online, I'm gonna go IM them. It's like, Jesus Christ. I just look at it from the perspective of the person on the other end. It's like they log in just to check their photos or whatever, and here's an IM from me. Hello with an exclamation mark. How are you doing? And I'm just like so enthusiastic, and they're like, oh God, I have to deal with this guy again. The guy who just constantly IMs me on Facebook, although I'm not that bad. It's just like, I always have this insecurity about internet IMs for some reason. It's like the strangest thing. I think it happened a while ago. There was an incident, I will call it. I'm not going to pinpoint what exactly it was because it's kind of silly. But after that, I started becoming a little more cautious about whether people actually wanted to talk to me online or not. Honestly, I've always been of the persuasion of if they don't want to talk to you, they can tell you to not go after yourself, but basically they can say, hey, listen, I'm busy right now, leave me alone. A lot of people don't have the guts to do that, and so they basically let you basically barrage them with IMs, and they'll respond back as politely as they can, like whenever they can. But it's still, you know, I'm still worried that I'm bugging them. And of course, there's friends of mine that are like really close, and I'm sure like don't mind so much that, you know, I'm so enthusiastic about using the Facebook IM. But, you know, there's always that little demon on the side of my head that keeps on going, yeah, you're bugging the crap out of people. You are just one really annoying guy. It's a shame, really. I think that comes into most social contexts, really. I'm not going to say that I'm really antisocial or whatever, but I've never been the type to really strike up conversations in real life, mostly because I'm paranoid about what the other person is going to think about me. It's like, you know, you look around the classroom, like when you're at any sort of college campus, and you see people immediately starting to hit it off, usually like the very first day, or at least at my community college. It's just like bam, bam, bam. You see people going all over the place, and you see me, and I'm just like sitting there going, I think I'm going to stay out of this. I think I'm going to pull up a book and, you know, wait for somebody to drop into my lap, basically. And it's happened a couple of times. I've met people that I've really related to and connected to, and that's really where that whole thing starts taking off. But just in general, with most people, I could give a crap about talking to them. It seems so rude in general, but I think that's where I am on the other side of the role now. You know, when I'm irritating people, people irritate me on campus sometimes because they're just so enthusiastic and so talkative, and when I'm at school, I'm more focused and more interested in, you know, getting the stuff done as opposed to having it be a big social event. But then, you know, you find like the right person that you really start to hit it off with, and that's when I start becoming uber talkative. Whenever I find someone that I immediately just go with the nerdy topics and everything, it just keeps on going on and 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 on. I can't cut it off almost. It's like I immediately just start going into this whole detail about if they like a particular movie, I'll start detailing who the director was and what films he had directed before. I'm really into that kind of stuff, like little weird movie trivia and such, but again, probably more of an irritation than anything else. I'm probably irritating you guys with this entry, aren't I? Ooh, I'm gonna turn off my camera now. And I know that I'm not, because I love you guys.